Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Time Capsule Tuesday, the semi-regular series where we open up some old mail that has been returned or refused. It just was undeliverable and came back to us. A lot of this stuff was from years ago. Got to be a little careful with this one. Last time I did this, my video got taken down because the AI censors on YouTube thought that I was revealing potentially personal information about people's addresses, which wasn't the case. The only addresses shown were mine, my return addresses. So I appealed it. I said, the only address you can see is my P.O. box, which is literally posted in every single one of my videos in case people want to send mail. And then they reversed it and they put it back up. So I just don't want to go through that rigmarole again. So I'm not even going to show the front of the box. I could show the, I guess I could tear off and show the little thing that the USPS puts on their little slip that says why it was returned. I can show you that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and check these out on this Time Capsule Tuesday. I think I just picked out 3 of them from the big old hoppers. And right here, I've been working on this all week. We've got a whole bunch of singles that we'll be selling off. So you got like Ricky Henderson 85, Tom's right there, Mike Mussina rookie card. Been grabbing stuff from the PC, and there's modern, there's old stuff, new stuff in here as well. We're going to have like cow rallies and stuff like that, numbered stuff. But this is going to be tonight. I've got a 3,200 count box just chock filled with singles, all brand new top loaders. We're ready to rock and roll here. So come on by. Tonight, we'll get started around 8 p.m. and we'll go until almost midnight. We also have a consignment that we're doing tonight. So this came in probably a little while ago, 2024 Stadium Club Chrome lots. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that we'll be selling off as well. So come on by. It's on Whatnot and YouTube. You can watch on YouTube, but if you want to buy, you got to check it out on Whatnot. I'll put a link in the description. I hope to see some of you there. So now, without further ado, let's get into the good stuff here. These packages, we've got 3 of them. And we have a viewer here. Say hello.
Hi. Time Capsule Tuesdays.
My wife must not watch my videos. We've done Time Capsule Tuesday like 8 times.
Okay.
All right, so this is, I'm just going to peel it off. This was return to sender. It was returned on July 14th, 2022. The package was sent on July 11th, 2022. This likely is going to have some 2022 action in here. So we got the scissors. We're going to bust into this and see what we can find. Just bought 8 new pairs of scissors today. So just bought them off of Amazon. Those will be here soon so we can all stop fighting over the scissors. Because when all of us are working on sorting and breaks and everything, scissors are a hot commodity around here. All right, so here we go. I do believe this is probably based off of the box. It's probably going to be a $100 or $99 Patreon package. And that's what it is. It is a $99 Patreon package from back in July of 2022. And let's see what we have. So we're going to have 2 of the blaster boxes. Then we're going to have some packs in here as well. So let's check these out. I've got 3 of these mail packages. I think 1 is a break, so that'll be interesting to see if they had anything good. We did one of these, one of our first Time Capsule Tuesday. We opened one up. It was somebody's break, and there was a Mike Trout PSA 10 in there after 3 years. So we obviously got that back to that person. But let's see what we've got. We've got a whole bunch of packs here from 2022 and 2021. Of course, the best release of 2022 was Update. That didn't come out until October. And this package here is from July. So let's go ahead and check out what we've got. We've got 2022 Top Series 1. This product went way down in price because Wander Franco was the notable rookie in there. But it's come up a bit recently because Cal Rally's rookie card is in this set. So 2022 Top Series 1 has rebounded thanks to Cal Rally, who's now up to, 54 home runs? 54, 55 home runs, something like that, leading the MLB. We've got a Shohei Ohtani right there. Very nice. Put that off to the side. Some of these cards, if we get some good stuff, I'll be putting them into that singles box, and we'll sell them tonight. Here's a numbered card. Mitch Moreland on the team color match, number to 499. And let's see what else we will have here. We got a big old fat pack. I probably had a bunch of fat packs left over, and I'm like, I'm just going to get rid of these. Actually, you know what? I think the old 99 tier did come with a fat pack. Eventually, we had to eliminate that because they just stopped making fat packs for some releases. They just didn't make them anymore. We got Luis Robert coming up next. Luis Robert rookie card. Still remember the collation enough that he's always in that spot. Also, other decent rookies in this would be, Emmanuel Class A, but unfortunately his cards have all gone down through the floor. It's not really worth anything anymore. Always hoping to maybe find a good 2020 rookie in the Turkey Red set, like a Yordan Alvarez. There's Mariano Rivera right there. That's a pretty nice card. I might take that one out and sleeve that one up.
Dad, can I wash my hands?
My daughter just came, get the weirdest questions when you have, what is that?
Sorry.
Yeah, take it first, get a napkin and clean it all off. Hurry up before you drip it all over the floor. There's slime all over her hands, pink gooey slime. And that better not end up on the carpet, Annie. When you have kids, man, you just never know what's going to happen. She's like, can I wash my hands? And there's just all this slime that looks like it's ready to drip out of her hands. There's Casey Mize rookie card. This is a UK pack right here. Trevor Larnach. And a Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a pretty nice one right there. Ronald Acuna Jr. It's numbered to 125. I'll put this in a top loader. I'll sell this one tonight. I'll toss it in my box. We'll hopefully get to it. The numbered Acuna, not a bad hit right there. And in our singles show, everything will start off at $1, and everything will be sudden death in 5 seconds. So we will just be running through it. I'll go, here's a card. Boom, you got 5 seconds. Winning bid. We'll move it off the side. Next one comes in, and so on. We will sell hundreds and hundreds of cards tonight, one after the next in that fashion. Here's 2022. Good bit of 2022 Series 2 in here. With that was the hot release at that time in July. It had just come out. Getting closer and closer to, we might be a month away from Topps Update, folks. Man, that's going to be coming up on us pretty soon. The next big release is Topps, or not Topps, but Bowman Chrome coming out September, I believe it's the 23rd. They keep messing with the date. They keep moving it up or back. There's Goldschmidt right there. O'Neal Cruz rookie card. Get that one sleeved up. So usually update, it's usually pretty steady every year. You know how some of these releases, you never know when you're going to get them. Like, where the heck is Allen and Ginter? Why haven't we heard about that? Usually that's out by now. But update's usually pretty solid, like second week in October every single year it's out. I think they do that because they want to get it out right alongside the playoffs in full swing. Last hobby pack. We got Ryan Vlade right there. It's going to be a short print, I do believe. We pulled his 1 of 1 platinum out of a pack before. Got a couple of these big old blaster boxes right here. Man, I've been giving away blaster boxes to some of my students in class. These are like the big prizes, and they absolutely love them. Like, they're going crazy over the manufactured patches and everything. So I don't even know if I want to open these up. I might want to just take them to school and give them away. Put them up on the big shelf behind me, and they're like, "How can we win that today?" And it's usually like, "Well, you got to get first place in our review game, and you got to get every single question right," something like that. So that it's not super easy. So I think I'm going to save both of those, if you don't mind. All right, next up, this is, I'll go ahead and tear off the info here from the USPS. It says, "Return to sender. There's no such street. The street doesn't even freaking exist." It is from June 8th of 2021. The package was sent on May 29th, 2021. Let's see what we got here in the time capsule number 2. This feels like it's probably a $26 tier. It is. Back in the day when things were less expensive and hobby boxes cost like $69 or $70 instead of, what do they go for now? $170 for a Series 1 box, $160 for a Series 2 box for just 20 packs. Man, I miss the days of, $70 hobby boxes. But I used to get 3 older packs and 4 newer packs. This is from May of 2021. So 2021 is not really known to be a great year for baseball cards, but there could be a Series 1 pack in here. We could pull a Tarek Skubal rookie card. There's the older packs, and here's the newer packs. 2019. That's not too shabby right there. There is that Series 1 pack. 2021 Heritage and a 2020 pack. So let's check these bad boys out. Let's do some of these old ones. This will be kind of fun. I always enjoy opening the packs, especially 89 is like my year. 89 score. I never really bought too many of these packs because I had the complete set. So it just defeated the purpose. But I did really enjoy this set as a kid. I used to look through it all the time. I probably read the back of every single scorecard. They gave a whole paragraph about each player. There's Rafael Palmeira. We pulled his autograph the other day. I think it's the first time I've ever pulled a Rafael Palmeira auto. I feel like he just was so jaded from his steroid suspension not being allowed in the Hall of Fame. He just didn't want anything to do with baseball, but he's signing. And, yeah, he was in Tier 1. I think that's the first time I ever pulled him. I used to hate these as a kid. I even remember I used to have a whole row of these. Not a row, but maybe a little stack of these. So I guess it probably did have some 89 score packs to have these. They used to always get my way. Lou's record streak ends. Probably Lou Whitaker's errorless streak. We've got the 92 Topps pack right here. 1 Topps gold card per pack. This was kind of revolutionary in the fact that no more wax, no more gum, no more destroyed cards. But yet the price increased to 69 cents a pack with this release. But at least you don't have any more gum stains or wax stains. I remember scratching these things off all the time. I don't think I ever won. I think you had to match like 3 bubbles and then you won something. Let's see if we can get a good name here. Nice Hall of Famer to maybe throw in the dollar sales tonight. John Smoltz, Hall of Famer right there. Stan Belinda, used to like that card. And Craig Biggio. 2 Hall of Famers in the pack. Not too shabby right there. 1989 is up next. Man, I just love 89 Topps. The gum looks absolutely disgusting. All broken up. But let's see what we can do here. I've opened a ton of these packs in my life, and this was the first pack of baseball cards that I ever opened. Good old Don Zimmer right there. Used to hate manager cards as a kid. Neil Heaton. I would have liked that card because he was a Pirates starter. Ken Oberkfell. I don't think he was on the team in 89 when I was collecting. Hey, Elsa. There's the propaganda piece. The top shirt, which somebody brought up in the, I think Scott brought up in the Mystery Box Monday video yesterday. He sent a little question. What do you think about them putting this in the middle, like protecting it? Why didn't they put it on the back to protect against the wax stain, or the other side to protect against the gum stain? That would have been so smart of them if they would have just packaged the, stuff like that. Maybe it's because you have to write your name on it, and if there's wax all over it, maybe the pen wouldn't work. But they could have flipped the card around, maybe, and printed it that way. I'm guessing that's probably the reason why they did that. Honestly, I never filled out any of those as a kid. R.J. Reynolds, last one there, so nothing at all going on in that pack. Let's see what we can do from the newer packs. 2020 Series 2. Once again, Luis Robert is the only notable rookie. This is kind of a dead set. Not too much in here whatsoever to look after. I mean, you can go after your veterans and all. That was a weird time, by the way. 2020 Series 2 was right in the middle of the whole COVID season and everything. There's Ripken. We got a turkey red of Ryan Zimmerman. New York State of Mind with Aaron Judge and Gary Sanchez on there. Let's do some 2021 and see if we can get a Tarek Skubal. Yeah, it used to be 4 packs, but you'll notice that back in 2021, the packs were a lot of times retail packs. So I did cut a pack, but I also upgraded everybody to straight hobby packs only going forward. Hobby packs obviously better. They also cost a little bit more. Actually, a good bit more. Next, we've got the Series 1 pack right here. Looking for Tarek Skubal's rookie card. It's Justin Verlander, Davey Garcia. We have the Home Run Challenge Matt Chapman. This was pretty nice, the 52 Topps. That was the Stars of MLB, before Stars of MLB. Used to get those in every pack, which I never complained about those at all. I like those 52 Topps. They should bring something like that back again. If they're going to make you take a card in every pack, it might as well be, actually kind of cool. Willie Adame's Gold Rookie Cup. This is the 2019 pack right there. Miguel Andujar. Cedric Mullins rookie card. Gerard Dyson and Will Smith. Nothing too much going on in that one. We do have one more. This one, I think it's really thin, so I think it's probably a break. It says, return to sender, insufficient address. It comes to us from actually not all that long ago, almost a year ago, 10 months ago. November the 12th of 2024 with a bad address on it. Let's see if there's any decent hits in there. Every now and then I'll get a package sent back that's just flat out refused. It usually comes from Canada because let's say someone's in a break and they only got a few dollars worth of cards in their spot. And the spot costs like 30 or 40 bucks. They'll send it back because I don't have an option to send it as a gift through Whatnot. So they got to pay the import fees on it, which could be a good bit. This is actually going to be a Whatnot purchase. Let me take this off camera here and see what we got here. Oh, it's a giveaway. So this person won a card, and I'll go ahead and fold this back so you can't see their name or anything, but it's a giveaway. They won a giveaway. I always include the invoices with all of our Whatnot purchases. So this was from Whatnot from 2024. It was sent back. Person had a bad address. What card did they win? You know, with giveaways, I usually try to make it so it's not a complete waste of your time to watch. I try to make the giveaways good. I'm not going to just send some random common card or some 10-cent junk wax card or some sticker. Like a lot of these streams do that because they know that people will see the word giveaway and they'll stick around. A lot of times I give away packs. So let's see what we've got in here. It's all wrapped up real good in cardboard to keep it all protected in case the mailman decides to try to bend it or jam it in the mailbox or drops it or whatever. And it is going to be, that's actually not too shabby right there. It's a Stadium Club pack right there. Stadium Club 2024 pack for Andrew. Andrew with the bad address, so got sent back to us. Let's open it up. That'd be cool if we can get a decent rookie out of this. Justin Verlander is going to start it off. Satchel Paige. And unfortunately, we don't get really anything, but we do get a Kyle Schwarber, who is now up to 53 home runs. Kyle Schwarber on the black parallel right there. The background all blacked out. Cool looking card right there. And that's all we have for this little Time Capsule Tuesday. Still waiting on my Boys of Summer. I did order a case about 2 weeks ago. It still hasn't come in yet for whatever reason. Then I also went and I ordered 2 individual boxes so I can get that video filmed. Probably will do it tomorrow. But looking forward to tonight with the dollar singles. I hope you can come on over. You can watch here on Whatnot, or you can come over if you want to buy. You can come over to the Whatnot stream, and that's where you can place your purchases. All 5 seconds, sudden death. Everything starts at $1. Unless we might, with the consignment, we might add a little more time to that because those aren't my cards. My cards, you know, whatever they sell for, It doesn't really bother me if like a really great card sells for less or whatever. I'm just moving cards just to, you know, have fun and get rid of some of the overstock that we have down here. But if someone else has their cards, I'll probably put a few more seconds on the timer in a consignment. By the way, if you have a bunch of cards laying around, I should put this out there before we go. We've done these before. Speaking of consignments, if you have something like this, a whole bunch of cards all top loaded up, and you'd like me to sell them for you, you can get in touch with me on Whatnot. You can come into the stream and say, hey, I've got a bunch of cards. If you have like, I don't know, like a box like this is probably about 800 cards or so, I'll sell them all for you, and we can split the profits and all of the Whatnot fees, which really add up. It's at least 13%. It might be more for low value items. You know how on eBay, if you sell something for $1, you might make like 5 cents or something like that. I don't know what it is for $1 on Whatnot, but we'll split it, and then all the Whatnot fees will come out of my end if you want to do that. So if you got some great stuff, let me know, and we can set it up, because every Tuesday now we're going live with dollar sales. We're also live as always on Wednesdays and Sundays with our breaks. Just got a big old case of tribute in for tomorrow. The Bob Ross boxes are back tomorrow as well. Tier 1 boxes are back tomorrow as well. So it's going to be another great time tomorrow. Man, I sat down today. I made some shorts. We had so many great pulls from all of our breaks from Bob Ross and Tier 1 and everything else 2 nights ago on Sunday night that I probably got like a dozen shorts out of it. So you're going to see some shorts coming up on the YouTube channel from now through, I think, Thursday, like 4 or 5 per day, just to let everybody see the hits. So come on by, check this out. We have Pick Your Team rounds. Those Pick Your Team rounds will be populated sometime tomorrow morning. So if you want to be checking that stream, tomorrow's stream, just go to the shop and check the breaks. you'll see the we'll probably put like 4 or 5 breaks in there if you want to grab some teams in the pick your team rounds tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Hope to see you tonight watching on Whatnot or just checking us out, via the YouTube simulcast. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody, and I'll see you all later. Good night, everybody.